Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is Vivian, our BodyFit registered dietitian, and today we are doing mini band momentum. This workout is day 30 of your momentum challenge, closing it out. Vivian's gonna be helping me out today. All you need are your mini loop bands. However, if you don't have loop bands, you can still do this workout and get a really good burn and get your heart pumping for cardio. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way.
Okay, so let's start just getting moving. March it, jog it, whatever is good for you. Roll those shoulders. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
You know, I've been having some special guests in the workouts, and what's fun is that Vivian is part of the BodyFit community. If you join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club, you get a lot of Vivian. You get lots of nutrition info, you get our method nutrition plan, and you get to see her lovely face and hear her lovely voice and get direct support from her. So join us there. Let's take our arms open nice and wide, and then we can take it to a little side lunge with it. Breathe. Yep, there we go. Kurt and I always do this. We're always opposite, but that's okay. I like it. It's always fun to have another person because they often are like thinking what everybody else is thinking. Like, what, Amy? Good, good. Take it here. Walk those feet in. We're just gonna hinge it forward, and then we'll take it to a little squat. So opening up the hips, hinge, squat. We'll get one more of each. And squat. And then we're gonna turn this way. You turn to face that way. We will inchworm out if that is good for you. If not, you just stay at top and then inchworm it back. Just to warm up through the core. Reach it all the way up, all the way down, through the back of the spine, getting our core fired up and ready to go. And then we'll do one more. Holding it out here. If this is good for you, you can also drop to your knees and then little press up to that down dog just to get a little stretch. And back to center. Core engaged. Stretch it back. Yeah. And then we get one more. Press those heels down and then walk it all the way back. Woo. Turn to the front. We're just gonna tap it back. So reach those arms forward. Tap it back. Doesn't have to be a full lunge unless you want it to be. And then we'll hold this one here. If you're able, drop that outside hand in. Yep. So then we'll open up towards each other. Drop that back knee. Yep, a little bit of balance. Open up the hips. And then reach that arm under and up to stretch through the spine. And then we'll step it up strong and do same thing, other side. So other foot back, make sure it's nice and wide. Take that outside hand, reach it up. Drop that back knee down and up. And then reach that top arm under and through. So you're rotating through the spine. My legs are already burning.
Oh yeah.
And then step it up and in. Round it up. That's all right. Tap and reach across. All right, so here's what we got, team. So if you did our full body momentum, which was the very first workout of the momentum challenge, we were with weights and we had 3 rounds of everything. So we had upper body, lower body, and core. We had a back to basic strength round. We'll take it over our head. Then we had a power round, adding a little intensity. Then we had our momentum round. Now, when we did it there, let's bring those hamstrings up. We did 3 rounds alternating. For this, we're still gonna have those 3 rounds, but we're gonna do them back to back. So you will have all 3 rounds of one exercise. Bring those arms up. And once you're done with it, you are done with it. So in that regard, it's a no repeat workout. You just have 3 rounds of everything. So 30 seconds, let's cross it over. We'll have 30-second intervals of each. 30 seconds of our strength. 30 seconds, we're gonna add some power. 30 seconds, momentum. So heart rate should be up. We will feel that burn. I'll preview everything in between so you know what to expect. We'll still get lower, upper, and core for 3 circuits. Again, with the mini band if you've got it. Otherwise, just body weight. How's that sound?
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, great, excellent. Okay, so grab your band if you've got it, thicker band if you've got it, because we're gonna go lower body. So we're gonna bring it up above our knees. So we're here. If it slides, if it feels tight, all of that is meant to happen. Don't worry about it. We're gonna start nice and wide. We just get our regular squat. What I want you to think about is pressing against the band so we get that good work on those muscles and joints along our patella. When we add our power, we're gonna do a little tap out into it. Squat and tap out. When we add our momentum, you have an optional jump. Here we go, 30 seconds, just a squat, down and up. Now, if you don't wanna go as low, say your knees are bothering you today, or you got a hard workout yesterday, that's totally fine. Don't get as low, especially when we get to those tap outs. You can keep it higher. Think of it more as a tap, more about the cardio, less about the legs. We got 10 seconds here, and then we're gonna keep this same squat and step it out if that is good for you. In 3, 2, 1. So we're step out and squat, bring it in. Step out, bring it in. So you're still dropping those hips, getting wide if you can, because again, that's where we work those hip joints, those knee joints. Really functional for knee and hip health, as well as targeting those glutes, those hamstrings, those hips, all those muscles. We love to feel the burn. So you can keep it just right here, or we're gonna add the momentum with a little jump. Looks like this. So we're out, in, out, in. If that feels like too much, or you're just not feeling that today, you just take it to a little step. That's okay too. Woo. Notice you do not have to go fast. You can pick up that pace if you want. Oh, my booty's burning. Yes. 10 seconds. Momentum. Closing out the momentum challenge. 3, 2, 1. Take that off.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, okay, bye. That's funny, Elise did the same thing when she was in the workout. Okay, toss it to the side. Give yourself a second, so we do have a longer breather, like 30 seconds, which is now like 15. Grab your lighter band, watch me here. We're gonna get a pull down. Starting here, elbows coming in, pulling nice and tight. So core engaged, 3, 2, 1. So you're pulling the elbow down. What I want you to think about, watch me from behind, is elbow comes right by your side and you're squeezing in the shoulder blades. Your other hand is straight up at the top, nice and tight. Then you're pulling. Think about that pull down machine at a gym or motion of a row. Same idea, big muscles along the spine, along the back. Now to add a little power, we're gonna add a side knee right here. So side, you're still pulling elbow towards your side as you bring that knee in. Strong through the back and arms, and then we're adding a little bit of obliques, right? So a little bit of hips, a little bit of obliques. When we get to that momentum round, we're gonna isolate it on one side, try to pick up our pace, but only 15 seconds each round. So fast, right? We're going there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Angle your body. Here we go. We got 15. Pull it in. One side. Squeeze in the side. This other hand is straight up top. Whoo, burn. Arms and abs. 3, 2, 1. Angle your body. Other side. Here we go. Yes. Pull it in. You can do it. You don't have to turn your whole body, but it helps me to kind of think of that pull on one side, right? Ah, yes. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Upper body for this circuit is done. So that's gonna be the advantage, even though we're really getting a good burn. Meet me down seated on your mat. We're getting a good burn, and it's a lot. Those 3 sets of 30, we're getting it over with quickly. So at your feet, down on your back, modification, watch me. You're just gonna lift the knees from the ground. Otherwise, we're taking it to the bicycle, just the lower body. Join me here. So you're pushing those legs out in like your regular bicycle. I want you to think about deep core, hips and ribs coming together, little tilt to the pelvis, and then as you're pushing through the resistance of that band, yep, I want you to think about pulling in as much as pushing out, right? Feel the difference when you think about that pull against the band. We're gonna keep it here, and then if it feels good for you, add that upper body cross, just like your true bicycle. Breathing out, knee that comes in, you're crossing to it, slow and controlled. And again, modification is just from here, or you can even add a little bridge in between. Woo, yes! I love when that happens. Vivian's legs are too strong. You can also do this, she'll just show us without the band. I love it. That's always the challenge with these bands, right? All right, team, so hold it in one side. It's a little pulse. Pulse that upper as you pulse that knee in. Pulse. So think about the knee coming in towards the elbow. Yes! Burn. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, rotate it. Knee is pulsing in as that elbow and that torso is crossing and pulsing. Yes, you're gonna hear me say a lot of sound effects in this workout. 3, 2, 1, relax. Take that band off if you still got it. It was like a perfect slingshot across the room. Look at that, first round is done. How about we grab a sip of water? Give everything a little breather. Woo! All right, so feel how quick that was? We're gonna do that 2 more times. We got lower body, upper body, core, lower body, upper body, core. A couple things are right side, left side. And if you have 2 bands, keep them close by, because a couple things, we will keep that option. Go ahead, you do you, shake it out, jog it out, whatever you need. Watch me, we're gonna put this sort of mid-calf, or kind of between the ankles and the calves. Now listen, we know it's gonna slide down, it's gonna roll up. Do not worry about that. We got 2 sides, we got right side, left side. So we're gonna be here, it's your kickstand deadlift. So I want you to maintain that tension while you hinge, touching the ground. If you wanted to add some weights, you can. We're not gonna, but you can. Or if you don't have the bands, you can. Second round, we'll add a little leg lift at the top. It's gonna play around with your balance. Kickstand deadlift, leg lift. Third round, we're just gonna power it in right here. That front leg is gonna feel the burn. You'll get the glute in the back. Does that make sense? Yeah, as much as I can. All right, so set up in those train tracks. You got the tension wide, you got the tension back. We're gonna hinge at the hips, core engaged. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. You're down and you're up. So remember that hinge is hinging from the waist, pushing up through the heel. You're here. I like to kind of bring my hands on my hip bones so I really feel myself coming up. Slight bend in both legs, right? So that's half the battle. This is hard enough, even when you have weights, but then when we add the band to it, it increases the tension that we feel, muscles work harder, and also adds a little bit more balance. So here we go, we're gonna add a little leg lift at the top. Kickstand, leg lift. So you won't have a lot of space, especially if you have a thicker band, that's okay. Front leg, back leg in the booty. Whoo. And up, core stay engaged. Not exactly a lunge, but slight bend in the knees, it's more of a hinge. Yes, breathe, and up. Now, we're gonna tap it in after this last one. Whew, find that stance, here we go, in and out. They're quick ones. Front leg should be on fire. Push into that heel. Push back into that glute. Pump those arms. Burn, yes. Glute, glute, quad, hamstring. Arms are moving for cardio. Core is engaged. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? So that front leg really feels it, but you really do feel that glute. And I felt a little lower back too, which is kind of nice. All of the things, right? And the heart rate. So shake it out. Hobble over to that other side. Get set up. So we're gonna do, yep, exactly. So you could just switch your feet, but we're changing sides. So nice and wide, you've got that tension up on that back toe for the kickstand. Hinge it down and up. Here we go, 30 seconds. So come up on that toe a little bit, Viv. Yeah, back toe. If you need more balance, you can bring it down, but really try to focus your balance in that front. My back leg is like shaking. Woo! Drive up through the heel, you get that nice good hamstring stretch. And then as you push through the heel in the front, You're gonna feel everything in the back. If you need extra balance, grab the wall. Get ready, we're gonna add that leg lift in the back. So we do that hinge, yep, and that lift. Ooh, why does this one feel so much harder? Hinge and lift. It's also where you have that band. If it's closer to the ankle, it's not gonna go as far. If it's a little higher on the calf, you might be able to get a little more of a lift. Woo, right? Bring it up, squeeze it out. Get ready, in 5 seconds, we're gonna do those tap-ins, and then we are done with this move. Here we go, tap it in, out. Front leg, push into that heel. Back leg, squeeze in the glutes. Don't forget about your core the entire time. And you pick your pace, you be where you are today. Yes, that could be that balance. Woo! Yes, 10 to go. Burn, all the way through. 3, 2, 1. It's those pants that are like super shiny. I have like the one, I specifically wore these with the texture for that reason. All right, so water if you need it, grab your lighter band. Watch me here. So triceps. So we get a lot of things working, shoulders, biceps, triceps, but we're extending through the triceps. So you're holding here, fingertips down, we're gonna go here to here. You don't have a lot of space, that's okay. We'll add a little tap, we'll add a little side lunge. Here we go, core engaged. Press it out and press it out. So what you're aiming for is that you keep, yes, exactly. You're keeping it tight here and not moving the band as you go side to side. You're keeping it right in front of your chest. Yeah, perfect. Yes, good. In 5 seconds, we're gonna add just a little step out. If you want, you can just keep the burn in the arms or add a little movement right here. So out, in, out, in. I know, then you have to think a little more about the arms. Really think elbows high, because as we get tired, they wanna go down here, right? So elbows high, core engaged. Yes, and breathe. Just be glad you don't have the band on the feet too. Stretching it out. And you can keep just this or add a side lunge right here. Side lunge and press, burn! Triceps, but shoulders too. All through the arms. Arms just really don't get a break at all with any of these upper body movements. If you'd rather, you just keep the tap or you just stay stationary. Up to you, 10 seconds. Woo! Burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha, shake it out. All right, double whammy. I want you to put your thicker band right above your ankles. I want you to take your other band, we're gonna have it here. So very carefully, we're gonna bring it down. If you're modifying, I want you to stay on those knees and you'll just take your feet out here, arms out here. Otherwise, come down on the elbows. I want you to watch me first, so you don't have to come down yet. We're starting with just little taps out. You can get a little stretch in between if you need to. Then we go arms out. Then we're taking it little plank jack, all right? So all of those, we got 30, 30, 30. I'm gonna give us 5 seconds in between to drop our knees and stretch because I'd rather you do that than lose your form. Got it? Good. Elbows or kind of wrist, forearms at your feet. Bring it down. Stay on the knees if you need to. Nice, strong plank. 3, 2, 1. So feet are just tapping out. Slow and controlled. Just your lower body. Upper body is staying in place. I'm gonna use Vivian as a really good example because she has a very strong plank. So hips are staying in place. Core is lifted. Think about tucking that pelvis. And then you've got the tension in the arms, but we're not moving it yet. We got 10 more seconds of the legs. And then we're gonna add the arms where you're literally just going side to side in 3, 2, legs stay stationary, arms out, one at a time. Woo. So little movement of the hip. Oh, I said I was gonna give you a break, didn't I? But I didn't. So here we go. I'm taking a break. Take it here to here. So just think about a little bit of movement. It's shoulders, it's chest, all the way through. Don't worry too much about getting it out too high. Yeah, take a stretch break if you need to. Whoo, shake out those arms, adjust that. We got 5 more seconds here. Then we will get a break. 3, 2, good. I want everybody to stretch for just a second. We're coming back up to that plank jack. Little jump or tap outs, whatever is good for you. Good tension in your arms. Let's get it done. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. If you can, little jacks. Woo, my legs do not go very far. And that's okay, because we got it at our ankles. Stay lifted, and again, trying to maintain a little bit of tension in the upper body. I know, it feels so awkward, but our muscles are working so hard. 10 seconds. Whew. This is the one people are gonna comment about. 5, 4, 3, 2, oh no. Let's grab a sip of water. Come up, take all of those bands off. Grab a sip of water. Oh, guess what? This last round is all on the mat. Quick sip, then meet me down on your back. Oh, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, thank you, Vivian, for agreeing with us. Okay, so you breathe, watch me. Like this little air at the bottom. Starting with our super basic bridge. We know it, we love it. So when you're ready, meet me down on the mat. When you're ready, well, that's now. You're like, I'm not ready. Up above your knees. Remember, it's gonna roll a little bit. Generally safe for everybody. Roll it back here. We're just gonna lift and lower. So keep a little tension, but you don't have to push out with those knees yet. Slide those feet in close if it feels like you don't have as much tension. Bring your heels closer to your butt, and then again, lift and lower. Thinking about that core. So as I come up, I'm tilting the pelvis in. Everything is lifting. And breathe. Now we're gonna add a big press out of the knees at the top. So lift, press out, in, and down. Just that slow. Lift, out, in. Don't forget about the core, pelvis. Little tilt, hips and ribs together. Up, out, booty, hips, inner, outer thighs. Burning all the way through, and again, strong functional core. 3, 2, and 1. Rest for just a second. And all we're gonna do is pulse from the top. So pulse it up, pulse it out. Zip up that core. I want everybody to connect with the core. Go ahead and lift. Watch me here. We're just pulsing out and pulsing up. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Woo! Burn. Stay lifted and stay connected with that core. Everything is pulling in. When you're really feeling the lower body, think about that core. Zip it up. Bring those ribs together, hips together. Burning. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Right. Woo. All right, guys. I'm switching up this move, Vivian. I had something different. Go ahead and come onto all fours, and I want you to watch me here. You're grabbing this, right? So you're gonna put your hands here, right? But don't worry, we're staying here. We're gonna start with just, think of it like a row. So I'm just gonna pull my elbows up. If you want, you can also grab it this way and pull alternating right and left. Core is engaged. You're just lifting like a row. I decided we need a little more back over that chest. Starting here in 3, into row. Here we go, from the knees. Pull, elbows in. You have your heavy one, that's the problem, but you still got it. So pulling those shoulder blades in, elbows up. Yes, breathe. And up, squeeze in the back. Yes. We're here. Through the back, core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Watch me here. I'm gonna lift for some core. Row, lift the knees. If that's not right for you, you can just lift one leg at a time. Row, one leg at a time. Whatever you got. Pull through the back and lift. Pull through the back. lift. You can stay right here with this movement, or you can hold that bear plank the entire time. Watch me. Up. Woo! Yes! Try it with me. If that's too much, you just put it down in between like you did before and lift in between. That's a lot, right? In my head, it felt easier. Woo! Burn! Yes! 15 seconds. Then upper body is taking a break, all core. And lift. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Stretch it back. All right, team, put your band above your knees. Come down onto your side. All right, so starting in a side plank, we got both sides. And then this is it, team. This is the last move of this last circuit. So come on your elbow first. You can be knees or toes. You're just holding up into that side plank. We're only going 20 seconds and we'll get a quick break in between. Here we go, lift it up. So band is not doing anything. If you need that knee down, you can. Zip up that core. Everything is pulled in. Feet can be stacked or crossed over. I tend to like crossed over as long as those hips are stacked. Zipped up. Arm can be up or down, whatever's good for you in 3, 2, 1. Take it down, stack those hips, bring the knees in, rest your head down, and you're just got your clamshell. So you're opening up. So bring them in tight, lift, and lower. So no side plank, you can actually rest your head down. Yeah, take a rest. Relax, girl. Right? Until we put them together, and then we're not relaxing. Yeah, just hang out. We got 3, 2, 1. So now we'll come up, keep those knees together. Watch me, up and up, down and down. Side plank as we lift, 20 seconds. Up, up, down, down. Last push for the glutes and the core. Yes, breathe. Oh. Last 2. Last 1. Burn. Swing those legs around. We're gonna get right into that other side plank. So, legs are just hanging out. Lift it up. Here we go. Whew, I'm gonna block your face. I'm sorry. So we're just holding first. Again, if you wanna drop the knee, you can. Core zipped. Open up the chest. If you have this hand forward for balance, just make sure you're not leaning into it. Everything is lifted for 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Now you can rest that head down here or here, whatever's good for you. I'm gonna come up, actually, so I'm not on my mic pack. Open up the knee, clamshell. Here we go. Up. Oh, right, yeah, bend those knees. There we go. You know, this move is so tight to begin with. This is why we need it, because those hip joints, those small muscles around the hips need this strength work, but adding the band makes it even more challenging. Last one. Good, all right, so stay on that elbow. Knees are in, you're putting them together. Lift and lift, down and down. 20 seconds. Last round. 3, 2, breathe into it. Here we go. Up, up, down, and down. Lift side plank. Ah. Take it here. Burn. All the way through. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Stretch it out. Come up onto your feet. I think we have time for a bonus move. I don't know how you feel, but I think we can get it done. Keep that on your feet. Grab your other band if you've got it. Here's what we got, team. We got 1 minute. We're gonna hold it here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Out, pull in. That's all we got. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Out, pull in. So you can have it here, or you can have it here. Whatever's good, but you're just getting that extra row. While we shuffle, you can do double step, or you can shuffle step. So let's cross each other. Ready? Here we go. Last minute. In 3, 2, 1. Nice and tight. Shuffle. Take it out. Squeeze. Shuffle. Take it out. Squeeze, yes. Woo. Hopefully we don't run into each other. Shuffle, maintain that tension, and squeeze. So we get full upper body, core. I'm sure everybody thought I was gonna throw a burpee into it, but I'm not. You can do it if you want to, but I'm not. Yes! Keep breathing. We've got 20 seconds. When we add a whole bunch of parts to that bonus move, it feels like it goes by quicker, right? But when we gotta get through just one thing, just like a regular old round, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, that felt so long for a bonus move.
Oh, yeah.
I should have added the burpee. All right, take it off. Toss it to the side. Oh, man. Shake it out. How do you feel? Tired, right? It's hot in this space, right?
Yeah.
Vivian came to visit LA and it has been raining and humid and like all the things that it never does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just for you. So let's get a little hamstring stretch right here. Lean into that. My muscles are on fire. Whoo! Light it up. Other side. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
It's always more fun with a friend. So y'all, listen. Vivian, I always say, one of the smartest people I know, highly, highly educated, and shares the same philosophy, the BodyFit philosophy of we want you to be healthy, we want you to be strong. That is our nutrition philosophy as well as our fitness philosophy. We want to help you reach those goals, whatever they are. And we want to help you do it in a healthy and sustainable way. So if you want nutrition support, if you want that extra guidance on your personal journey, direct access to me, to her, the BodyFit Athletic Club is the place to be. We have fun stuff coming up. We would love to have you join. We do lives every week. We cover hot topics. We break down the fads and the facts. And we do live Q&A, so we answer your questions. So many fun things happening. We also have the Method Nutrition Plan. Real quick, guys, if you want to take it here, little hip stretch, or you can take it seated. You stay up, I'll go down. That feels good, right? The Method Nutrition Plan, which is not a diet, no counting calories, no restriction. It is just getting nutrients and nutritious foods into your body, helping you find that balance, and now available in the Athletic Club under the metric version. That's right. Labor of love. Vivian worked so hard on it, which is why you should join us in the Athletic Club to get it. Stretch that other side. Of course, check out all the links in the description below if you're looking for mini bands, if you're looking for other equipment. And of course, make sure that you are on the email list so you can get your free monthly and weekly workout calendars. Roll those shoulders again since we felt that. And let's get a little wrist stretch right here. Let your head drop to the side so we get all the way through. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you always know when something new is coming up, which is several times a week. And let us know what you thought in the comments. Leave us a comment, let us know. Like this video, hit subscribe, tell your friends, all the things. I think it's time that we go rest, right? Grab some water, one big deep breath in and out. High five. You did it. That was your mini band momentum workouts. Great job, everybody.